Good morning, it's Alison from the Garden Room Nail Studio. This morning we're going to be looking at products from Nail Lash Paradise, and specifically this, which is the Sphinx Lac Fibergel. This is one of my favourites, delicate pink cream. It's a really lovely product to work with, and I get a lot of longevity from my customers. Customers can go, sometimes 4 or 5 weeks. I don't recommend that. I recommend that we, treat the nail with this every 3 weeks. But it has really good retention and wonderful staying power. And I'm just going to do a sample on a nail for you so as you can see how to apply it and how easy it is to work with. So again, what we do, as you would with any prepped nail, is obviously, it's a false tip, it's been prepped. The first thing we do is we go in with the Sphinx Lac primer, okay? Lovely primer. Put this on directly and wait about 15 seconds or so for it to dry into the nail. And then, of course, what we do is we go in with our rubber base. So we put our base coat on, and again, from the same range. These base coats come in a variety. They're all very, very good. They contain vitamins, vitamin E, and, to promote healthy nail growth. I'm not going to do it on the fake hand because it's not needed, but those would be the first two steps that we would go with before applying the fiber gel. So fiber gel, what is it? Well, it's very similar to a builder, except when we take it out of the bottle, rather than it being very gloopy, what we see is you can almost see the fibers separate there. So it has a very nice consistency. It holds its own shape nicely on the nail, which you'll see shortly, but it has a lot of tiny, tiny little fibers in it that when cured under the lamp join together, okay? So what I tend to do is I go in first of all with just a very thin coat on top of our base, okay? Just to float it on, as it were. Now, when I'm putting on the base coat or the fiber gel, I like to push it up towards the cuticle just to make sure that there's good coverage and no air bubbles, okay? And, proper prep and proper application will lead to, longevity on the client's nail. So I normally go in with just a thin coat first of all, and I will cure that. And I'll just pop that in the lamp now for 60 seconds. So that has cured. I'm going to go back in now, and I'm going to apply the fiber gel, very similar as to how you would apply a builder gel, okay? So take that from the bottle, and again, a few millimeters from the cuticle, put it down, push, create your little bead, as it were, and you can either go side to side, whatever is comfortable for you, and just bring that gently down the nail, okay? A lot of my clients will use this over their natural nail for strength, and they're delighted with the length that they have achieved. It's really good as well for nail biters because it does add that extra strength without making it bulky, like acrylic might do. And, we just apply it like so until you're happy that there is enough product on the nail, okay? Now it is self-leveling. On a natural nail, depending on the client, sometimes their sidewalls can be quite deep. what I like to do to make sure that I've got a really tidy finish is I go in with a detailer brush and I will bring the product up the sides like this. And again around the cuticle. Just so as I have it nice and tidy. Now, if you find the product is moving too fast for you, again, you can just scoop it up a little bit from the sides there. Or what you can do is turn the client's finger over and allow that product to kind of form a natural shape on the nail and bring it back. And what we want to see, you see we have that nice level finish, and what we want to see from the side view as well is that there is just that little arch created at the top of the nail, so it's still going to give it strength. So again, I'm going to pop that into the lamp and let that cure again for another minute. Now, so that's it fully cured. I'm just going to take a wipe with some wipe off solution and we can have a look at what we've got. So a nice finish. You can see that you're not going to have an awful lot of filing to do. You possibly could just leave it as is. My preference is though to file the side walls, tidy it up, and do your normal filing routine just to make sure that it is super smooth before you apply your top coat. It does come in a number of different colors as well. It has a white fiber, which we've used here to create this French. So that was all done with the same fiber gel. You can see that one's been filed into shape. We've got nice straight side wall and a nice apex. And yeah, so if you want to try them, I know you can buy the sample bottles. There's a number of products in the sample range, but I do believe they're doing an offer on at the moment where you can buy a starter pack. But you can buy the little 5ml bottles and, try them from there. Definitely one I'd recommend.